Part 4, Addition of Integers. You will find this on page 29 in the Namibian Mathematics Grade 8 textbook, y equals mx plus c to success. Addition of integers. In primary school, we learned how to do addition and subtraction with positive numbers. However, for subtraction, we only learned how to subtract a smaller positive number from a bigger positive number. For example, 7 minus 2 will be equal to 5, but not how to subtract a bigger positive number from a smaller positive number. For example, 2 minus 7 is what? We can illustrate this example by using a number line. Addition of a positive number is taken as a movement to the right of the number line. Addition of a negative number is taken as a movement to the left. Therefore, in the example, 2 plus negative 7, start from 2 and move 7 units to the left. The answer is the number at the final position as shown on the number line. Let's do it. 2 plus negative 7, that indicates addition. So start at 2. That negative, there is standing negative 7, so I must move 7 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my answer will be negative 5. Let's look at a few examples. Let's just move this up. There's a nice example. Without using a calculator, find the value of each of the following. We will first just do A on this page. Now, if you look at it, it's saying negative 8 plus negative 2. Now, we can rewrite this as negative 8 and negative 2. I want you to take notice. The number grabbed the sign in front of it. So there is not just standing 8, there is standing negative 8. There is not just standing 2, there is standing negative 2. So if I look at this, I can say that the signs in front of the numbers are the same. So let's do it on a number line. We start at negative 8, there is negative 8, and we move 2 units to the left, 1, 2. So my answer will be negative 10. Let's look at the next example. Okay, let's look at number B. In number B, this is number B, it was negative 6 plus negative 10. We can actually rewrite this as negative 6 minus 10. I want you to take notice that there is standing negative 6, the 6 grabbed the negative, and there is standing negative 10. So let's start at negative 6. And we move 10 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the answer will be negative 16. Okay, the last one is actually an easy one. It's almost like primary school because it's just 12 plus 4. Now, I want you to know that if there's no sign in front of the number, we can always show or indicate a positive. So actually, they're standing positive 12 plus 4. So start at positive 12 and move 4 units to the right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, 16. I want you to do try now 5, number A, B, and C. Stop the video, and as soon as you are finished, you can continue the video. Okay, let's start with number A. In number A, it was negative 1 plus negative 3. We can actually rewrite it as negative 1 and negative 3. I want you to take note. The 1 is not positive 1, but negative 1. It grabs the sign in front of it. And there's not standing 3, but negative 3. Grab the sign in front of it. So if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to start at negative 1. And I'm going to move 3 units to the left. 1, 2, 3. So my answer will be negative 4. Let's look at the next one. Number B. it will be negative 2. Okay, let's first write it down. Negative 2 plus negative 7. I can rewrite it as negative 2, negative 7. There's standing negative 2 and there is standing negative 7. So start at negative 2 and move 7 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my answer will be negative 9. And now my final one, which will be number C, which is like primary school. It's 3 plus 11. Remember that I said if there's no sign, it's actually indicating a positive. It's not 13, but 3. So 3 plus 11. So I start at 3 and I move 11 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the answer will be 14. I want you to note the following, and we will go back to the examples and see if it's true. These examples illustrate the rule for adding integers with the same sign. The answer will have the same sign, and you find the sum. Now, what do I mean by that? If you look, the sign was positive and the sign was positive. So what did I do? I was adding the numbers, 14, and I kept the sign. If there's no sign, I showed you that it's actually a positive. Let's see the next one. If I look, I will say the numbers 2 and 7 is having the same sign. It's having a negative. So I kept the sign and I just add the numbers. 7 plus 9 plus 2 will be 9. Look again. The numbers are having the same sign, negative, negative. So I keep the sign and I add the numbers. Look this one. The numbers are having the same sign. So I keep the sign. If there's no sign, it's a positive. And I add the numbers. Look here. The numbers are having the same sign. Negative, negative. So I keep the sign, and I add the numbers. And I can even go back to the first one. And I can show you the same here. If you look at this one, you will say the numbers was having the same sign. So I keep the sign and I add the numbers. So that was the rule for if the signs are the same and I do addition.